coming at you with a beer review. It's a little bit chilly outside. I think it's probably under 30 degrees a bit. I'm not sure what at the moment. It's going down to about 18 tonight. I was out there cleaning up some branches that came down on the 40 to 50 mile an hour winds the other day. So I thought, you know, what the heck? It's time to warm myself up with a beer, right? Today I've got an interesting one for you. It is from pFriem Family Brewers. It is the Kumquat Farmhouse Ale. I've party foul. I thought I was recording, so I already opened it, but I'll continue with this. It's an interesting beer. So this is kind of interesting. I'll read it to you. It says it's made with fresh kumquats and creamy papaya. Will get you started. So it's really interesting. Kumquat Farmhouse Ale. I've been sipping on this already. It's kind of interesting though, so I'll just kind of jump right in. Very golden. You can see it's hazy. I've poured everything in, and it had maybe one finger head, which is faded down, but the nose is kind of fun. I get like some berry type essence on there, but I get like lemony type essence. It's been a long time since I've had kumquats, and I have had them fresh. We used to pick them as a kid in Southern California. So that's why I'm getting so much citrus on this, which is interesting. But you're getting other aromas coming and hitting you. So like I got a little bit of stone fruit, almost like a peach. And I was getting, as my wife said, she was getting like banana chips. And I totally get that. I also get like a lemon cream pie. So there's a bit of a creaminess to this, which is interesting. You get a little bit of a funk going on, a little bit of a light hint of like a barnyard going on in the nose. I'm going to jump in for the taste again. Wow, this is really fun. And for a Saison, I mean, I gotta love it. It's real unique though. I mean, it totally fits the style. Very effervescent. In some ways, it almost reminds me of like a kettle sour. I'd almost feel like it's really tart. In some ways, it almost feels like there's the lightest bit of a funk on it. And I know it's not a sour ale, but you do sometimes get that funkiness with some Saisons. I don't know what they did for yeast. Really tantalizing on the tongue. It's very effervescent, a lot of bubbles to it. Makes me think of sometimes what you get with like a kettle sour or something like that, where you get this big effort. But it's held on, it's not faded away, continues to have a really beautiful, crisp flavors, dries off slightly on the mouth, and keeps that beautiful carbonation. I feel like now I got just the slightest hint of like that bubblegum type of a quality to it. Wow, it's just, but a lot going on in this. It's very unique. I felt like earlier I was getting some starfruit type characteristics and some other like tropical fruits going on. I'm really digging on this. It's kind of a seasonal. I found it about a month ago. This one, it's actually bottled on September 23rd of 2016. So it's really drinking pretty fabulous still at this point. It's 4.9% ABV. Kind of an on-the-spot review here, but a fun addition from pFriem. pFriem makes some wonderful beers. I've done a number of their IPAs, but I've gone out and had many other beers. They're out in Hood River, Oregon. Just one of my favorite breweries out there. It's just delicious. I mean, it's just a lightly tart type flavor, just ever so lightly tart. But you've got totally that Saison yeast going on. And then you get that little bit of creaminess, like I said, like felt like I almost got like a hint of a banana pie, or I should say lemon meringue pie. So you get kind of that meringue type character and hints of banana on there, like the banana, dried banana chips, you know. Really fun, but I feel like I get some things like some rose petal and some woodiness to it, a little bit of earthy characters going on. I get little hints of pithiness from orange as well, which is super fun. I poured the last with a little bit of bottle in, there was a little bit there. It just added just a little bit more lemon tart kick, which is really fun. Kind of a citrus. Kumquats are interesting little fruits. They look like kind of miniature oval little oranges, but they really have more of a a lemony tart kind of kick to them. Really a unique style to play in with a Saison, you know, and at 4.7%, man, it's got a lot of kick. It's really good. And there's still a lot of sweetness on it, which is means it's just very well brewed. In terms of Saisons, I'm just really digging on it. In terms of Saisons, I'm giving it a 94. I mean, this is just one beauty of a beer. Overall, I think it's still just fabulous. I'm gonna go with a 91. I'm just really liking it. Here it is again, you can see it right up there, the Kumquat. This is just one super fun beer from pFriem Family Brewings out of Hood River, Oregon. Just someplace you can't miss if you get out in Hood River. This is Kevin Clements Homebrewer saying life's too short to drink cheap beer, and I'll see you on the next beer review.